And now for the obligatory reading of patch notes. Patch note, patch note, patch note, patch note, patch note, Screw this. Hey there, J-Town here. Another patch preview coming up, and instead of just reading through all this boring crap, we're going to talk about the finer points, the changes, and whether we think those are tricks or treats. So let's run through it real quick. I'm not going to bore you. So new heroes coming out. We haven't seen them except for the Claude that was in the Hero Spotlight. You can check that link out below. My man Dan Heilman did the voiceover. We got Thanatos, Claude, and Kulthum. These are new heroes. Don't know about their kits except for Claude. Don't know if they're going to be any good or not. Have to see. Trick or treat? That's up in the air. And those will be associated with the new Miracle Wish event. The legends included in that Miracle Wish are going to be Thanatos, Claude, Sigmund, Gustav, and Anna. Out of all those, I can tell you Sigmund is top tier. I love this guy. He is awesome. Red Mark, Sword Harbor Guard, HP burn, defense based, solid champion. You need to get him. Might be worth it getting in there. None of them are necessarily bad, but he's definitely worth going for. The new epic Kulthum, he'll be in that Miracle Wish as well, along with Obero, Liz, and Deschanel. So Liz, if you need her, Deschanel can be good in her faction. Obero, he's kind of mediocre. Like all the Miracle Wishes that have come before, you can only get those heroes for a limited time in that, and then eventually they'll come around to be in the regular pool. Speaking of heroes added to the regular pool, the previously released Olga, Teru, and Sinov will now be in your basic wish table. So if you missed your chance to get Loincloth Groot, now you can. Now right now we got the treasure hunt event going on. It's garbage in my opinion. I don't like it at all, but is what it is. If you want to get in there, go for it. The next event after that is going to be the one we all like strategically and fun-wise, is the trio matching event, but it's going to be Halloween themed. So a lot of those building and upgrading units strategically to get your points, that's coming back. Get in there and enjoy that. It's a lot of fun. I almost wish it was a standalone game. So definitely a treat on that one. And then the Halloween event, ghosts are going to be coming into a lot of areas in the game, right? The ghosts are visiting. Woo! So starting on Halloween, which is this coming Monday, for about a week, there'll be a Halloween exclusive event. Some login rewards, which there'll be a new hero. If you log in continuously for 3 days, you get this epic hero right off the bat named Keol. And it seems like a weird name. At first I thought it may be a play on the old Hebrew words like Sheol or Jael, which could, be a reference to hell, because it's Halloween. But then on further look, Keol is actually an old Irish word meaning music or songs. In my mind, this hero could be something with uses of music or an instrument as their weapon, maybe a singing banshee or something. So it could be pretty cool. I kind of like the name, to be honest. So a free hero just for logging in, definite treat. Now during that same week, there'll be some special limited time dungeons to participate in and get some rewards. There'll be space dungeons or just a different event. I don't know, we don't have details. But from what I'm gathering, it's going to be a lot of nice rewards. You're definitely going to want to play during that week. Definite treat there as well. The minigame event coming back, the trio match, it's going to have a reward of this season being the Halloween themed hero Little Jack, right? Now that depends on how far you get in that event, whether you get them. And according to the notes given, Keol and Little Jack are going to be in the Excellent and Supreme Wishes. So definitely make sure you get involved in this time. If you got summons, use them there to get these new heroes. Little Jack seems cool. We don't have any details or photos or anything, but I'm imagining something like this. And it would make sense if it's from the Foresters, in my opinion, because, jack-o'-lanterns, pumpkins grow on the vine, got vines intertwined. Yeah. But I could see it also going into the Doom Legion, just because of the spooky vibe, right? So, in my opinion, cool new heroes like that, even from a thematic standpoint, don't know if they're good or not. Treat. Big news, things that everybody's been waiting for, is you're going to be able to log in with iOS and Google on each other's platforms respectively. So we have the full-on cross-platform, which is a definite treat. And along the lines of feature changes, Space Temples is now something you can do while your multi-battle's going on, not just PvP stuff. So that's a treat as well. Now some people are excited about your dispatch being auto collect, auto dispatch. Very excited about that. I'm personally not. It's going to save me about maybe a minute a day Not that big a deal, but it's cool nonetheless. Now, it's important to keep in mind this all could change, just like the last time we had a preview. This crafting place was supposed to join the hero regression and all become one coalescent thing called training, but that didn't happen last time. It's supposed to happen this time, but we'll see it when it gets here. Also, they've said they added in the campaign, quote unquote, 3-star stage clear gift packs for the campaign stages. So you clear a stage all 3 stars. Now, what's going to be a gift pack that they just give to you, like a bonus reward, or a limited thing that shows some value packs you got to pay for? No idea. No details on that, but could be trick or treat depending on. And there's no mention if it's proactive, reactive, you know, retroactive, whatever actives for people who've already cleared all of campaign 3 stars. We'll have to see. Trick or treat, we don't know yet. A couple of arena changes in advanced arena. Not going to get points now toward events if you're beating up on teams that are way below you in power. So this right here, yeah, it's no longer going to behoove anybody just to set lows to drop down and then fight people lower than their ranks, because you're not going to really gain from it. So you might as well just put your best stuff in and fight it out. Lots of other small feature changes that aren't really going to impact your gameplay all that much. A little confusion on toast notification when your hero's power changes. You all know when you do a quest and you complete one of these, this little thing on the right side will pop over and say, oh, you completed that quest. Like a little kind of side pop-up. That's basically a toast notification. So whether it's going to be on the side like the others or pop up from somewhere else, don't know. Not that big a deal. You'll know you've changed your hero's power. The toast notification is just a, I don't know, in case you're blind, didn't know what you did. Now, more on the major changes where we get into trick territory, maybe treat, don't know yet. We all know the Dragon Cliff, right? The only place to reliably farm your food. They quote unquote said they are adjusting the number of stages in the Dragon Cliff dungeons from 10 stages to 2 stages. So we have 10 stages here. If you can clear all the way to stage 10, this is the only one you should ever do, right? 50 stamina, 12 times for the 1 4-star egg. It's the most cost effective, right? So the theory is they're going to get rid of all but stage 5 and stage 10. Now here's where I don't know if this is trick or treat, because there's just so much ambivalence here. It could go either way. It's just so much unknown. If you're farming stage 10 for where you get your 4-star dragon eggs, then that change does nothing to the overall cost. They may be trying to say that it looks like they're making it cheaper because they're taking away these other stages that aren't quite as efficient as stage 10 or stage 5 if you're doing 3-star eggs. But that doesn't do anything to reduce the cost of these 4-star eggs for people farming stage 10. It's still 600 energy. So I feel like they're reducing it this way, but we needed it reduced this way. Make sense? Now, if you've already got progress on all these because you got the double dragon event coming up, you know, the double dragon cliff, dragon eggs thing, you got these all sitting at 1 away, just finish them off now. Just finish them off now, get those 4-star eggs, just in case it doesn't keep it, just to be safe. Finish them off and get your eggs. Be ready for the double dragon event, which you're only going to be able to get 10 of again, looks like, is what it is. Make sure you get your 10. Just make sure you get them. So we don't know, but play it safe. So this one's both trick and treat, right? We know that food is an issue in the game, it's a huge issue, but they need to make it cheaper throughout stage 10, not just get rid of stages that you're no longer going to farm once you're there. That's all. So yeah, not a long one, but basically you should be excited that there are Halloween themed events coming up. Take part in them, get some free rewards. Some you may have to pay for, like in the mini game and whatnot, but from what I'm gathering, the talk is that it should be a very positive experience. Halloween stuff is always cool. It's a new themed heroes. Yeah, a bunch of other small feature changes that are just boring to read through. You'll see when they come. So as far as a limited event goes, am I excited? Yeah. But the Dragon Cliff change, whether or not that'll be a trick or a treat and do anything in the long run for the overall food problem, that's yet to be decided. Alright y'all, I hope you enjoyed this video. Try to make it short and sweet, not bore the crap out of you. I've been J-Town. Stay spooky.